Vidra College, Grade 4. Lesson number 1, the verb be. What are we going to learn today? Teacher is here to help you to learn be verbs in English language. In this session, we are going to discuss how to use the be verbs am, is, are and was were appropriately. We are going to learn how to write affirmative sentences, negative sentences and interrogative sentences using be verbs, which is in lesson number 1 in your Grammar Master textbook. My dear kids, look at the following examples. I am from England. He is from England. You are from England. Here I have used the be verbs am, is, are with 3 different subjects. Let's see how we can make sentences using these 3 be verbs. My dear children, in simple present tense we have mainly 3 be verbs. They are am, is, are. Affirmative sentences. What do you mean by affirmative sentences? It is also called as positive sentences. So, from this slide, we are going to see how we can make affirmative sentences using the be verbs in simple present. In simple present, there are 3 main be verbs. They are am, is, are. So, let's see how we can make positive sentences. With the subject I, we have to use the be verb am. With the subjects like he, she, it, or it can be any singular noun like mother, father, dog, cat, we use the be verb is. For the subjects like we, you, they, or it can be any plural noun, we have to use the be verb are. We will see some more examples. This is the same table I have copied down from the previous slide. Using this table, I have created some examples. Let's see. I am a student. She is a doctor. It is a cat. They are friends. I am writing a letter. She is eating an ice cream. You are late. He is playing. We are in the classroom. I am thirsty. Like that, you can make sentences using am, is, are. My dear children, let's see how we can make negative sentences. Here I have given you a table with 2 columns. The first column is to write the subject. The second column is for the be verb. For the subject like I, we use the be verb am. To make it negative, we have to add not just after the be verb. So it's going to be am not. For the subjects like he, she, it, that means singular nouns, we have to add the be verb is. So to make it negative, we have to add the word not just after the be verb is. So it is not. So what is the contraction form of is not? It is isn't. Next, subjects like we, you, they, that means the plural nouns. We are writing the be verb are. To make it negative, we have to add not just after the be verb are. So it is are not. What is the contraction form of are not? It is aren't. So you can create sentences like this. I am not a student. He is not a doctor. We are not friends. Like that, you can make negative sentences. Here are some examples I have written down using this table. I am not a student. She is not a doctor. It is not a cat. They are not friends. I am not writing a letter. She is not eating an ice cream. You are not late. He is not playing. We are not in the classroom. I am not thirsty. So like this, you can make negative sentences. Interrogative sentences, also called as questions. Here I have given you a table with two columns. In the first column, I have mentioned the be verb. In the second column, I have mentioned the subject. When we are making questions, it's important, and keep in your mind, we have to place the be verb at the beginning of the sentence. Then only we are writing the subject. For the subject I, we have to write the be verb am. For the singular nouns like he, she, it, we have to write the be verb is. For the subjects like we, you, they, we have to place the be verb are. So, when we are making questions, keep in your mind we have to write the be verb at the beginning of the sentence. Here are some examples I have written down using this table. Am I a student? Is she a doctor? Is it a cat? Are they friends? Am I writing a letter? Is she eating an ice cream? Are you late? Is he playing? Are we in the classroom? Am I thirsty? And my dear children, keep in your mind when we are making questions, you have to write the question mark at the end of the sentence. Let's practice more. Here I have given you a table with three columns. First column is to write the affirmative sentence. Second column is to write the negative sentence. Third column is to write the interrogative sentence. First one. I am from England. What is the negative sentence? Yes, I am not from England. The interrogative sentence is, am I from England? Second one. Here I have given you only the negative sentence. You have to fill the affirmative sentence and the interrogative sentence. The affirmative sentence is, she is a doctor. Interrogative sentence is she a doctor? Third one, we are friends. What is the negative sentence? We are not friends. Interrogative sentence, are we friends? Fourth one, here I have given you the negative sentence. Affirmative sentence is, my brother is crying. Negative sentence is, my brother is not crying. Interrogative sentence is my brother crying? Last one, we are in the classroom. What is the negative sentence? We are not in the classroom. What is the interrogative sentence? Are we in the classroom? Go through this table and check whether your answers are correct. I know you did it well. My dear kids, there are two main be verbs in simple past tense. They are was and were. Let's see how we can write affirmative sentences using be verbs in simple past. As I told you earlier, there are two main be verbs in simple past. They are was and were. Here, the subject I also categorized under singular nouns. So, the subjects like I, he, she, it, or it can be any singular noun. We have to use the be verb was. And the subjects like we, you, they, that means plural nouns, we have to use the be verb were. Let's see some examples. Here are some examples. I was a student. She was a doctor. It was a cat. They were friends. I was writing a letter. She was eating an ice cream. You were late. He was playing. We were in the classroom. I was thirsty. Like that you can make sentences. Let's see how we can make negative sentences in simple past. For the subjects like I, he, she, it, or it can be any singular noun, we have to write the be verb was. To make it negative, we have to add the word not just after the be verb was. So it is was not. What is the contraction form of was not? It is wasn't. For the plural nouns like we, you, they, we have to write the be verb were. So to make it negative, we have to add the word not just after the be verb. So it is were not. What is the contraction form of were not? It is weren't. Let's see few examples. Examples for the negative sentences. I was not a student. She was not a doctor. It was not a cat. They were not friends. I was not writing a letter. She was not eating an ice cream. You were not late. He was not playing. We were not in the classroom. I was not thirsty. Like that, you can make negative sentences. Now let's see how we can make interrogative sentences. As I told you earlier, we have to place the be verb at the beginning of the sentence. For the subjects like I, he, she, it, or it can be any singular noun, we have to place the be verb was. Next, for the plural nouns like we, you, they, you have to write the be verb were. As we are making questions, we have to place the be verb at the beginning of the sentence. We'll see more examples. Interrogative sentences in simple past. Was I a student? Was she a doctor? Was it a cat? Were they friends? Was I writing a letter? Was she eating an ice cream? Were you late? Was he playing? Were we in the classroom? Was I thirsty? And my dear children, keep in your mind, it's important to write the question mark at the end of the sentence as we are writing questions. Let's practice more. Here I have given you a table with 3 columns. First column is to write the affirmative sentence. Second column is to write the negative sentence. Third column is to write the interrogative sentence. First one, I was from England. What is the negative sentence? Yes, I was not from England. What is the interrogative sentence? Was I from England? Second one, here I have given you the negative sentence. You have to write the affirmative sentence and the interrogative sentence. Affirmative sentence is, she was a doctor. What is the interrogative sentence? Was she a doctor? Third one, we were friends. What is the negative sentence? We were not friends. Interrogative sentence, were we friends? Fourth one, here I have given you the negative sentence. My brother was not crying. What is the affirmative sentence? My brother was crying. What is the interrogative sentence? Was my brother crying? Last one, we were in the classroom. What is the negative sentence? We were not in the classroom. Interrogative sentence, were we in the classroom? My dear children, go through these answers and check whether you have answered correctly. My dear kids, well, that is from me on this lesson, the verb be. Now it is time to see how much you have learned from this lesson. So please complete exercise number 1, exercise number 2, exercise number 3 and exercise number 4 in your Grammar Master textbook. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Have an awesome day.